Hey everybody, it's the Retro Gamer here. It's 3 a.m. and I got nothing better to do, so I thought I'd talk about my gaming history. There's not a whole lot to say about it, but just I like hearing other people how they got into gaming, and I figure I'd share mine. It all started when I was about probably 3 or 4 years old. I played my first game, and it was on the original Game Boy. I believe it was either a Game Boy or a Game Boy Color, and I can't remember what game it was. I strangely want to say that it is Tetris. That doesn't sound right. Either way, my first game was on the Game Boy. Now, as I grew up, around, I had a Nintendo 64, and I had a PS1. Now, on the PS1, I remember Crash Bandicoot and Battle Arena Toshinden were the two games I played on the PlayStation 1. On 64, I liked Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, and I think I had GoldenEye a long, long time ago. And Hey You Pikachu. Those are the four big ones that I played. Then comes the PS2. My parents actually bought it on release day. And I can't remember what the first game I played on the PlayStation 2 was. And I still have the PS2 that I have now is the same one from when it came out. And it still works flawlessly. It plays fine. So I'm really happy to still have my PlayStation 2. I hope it lasts for the rest of my life. I don't want to buy another one. PS2 is probably my second favorite system of all time behind the NES. But I want to collect PS2 and NES mainly. They are my big systems. The PlayStation 2 comes out, and the PS2 changed gaming forever. Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, and I was like 9 years old or something. My dad accidentally left it in the PS2, and I played it. My mom didn't like it, but my dad let me play it. It's my favorite series to this day. Can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 5. And I still remember the day San Andreas came out. I was so pissed because my mom wouldn't let me buy it. Turns out I don't really like the game that much, to be honest. I haven't really gotten that far in the game ever. It just bores me. So the PS2 came out, and I had a PS2 right up until the 2007. I played it from 2002 or 2001, whichever year it came out. I think it was 2002 it came out. Played it right up to 2007. 2007 comes around. I get an Xbox 360 for Christmas. That thing was the coolest thing in the world at the time, but looking back on it, it's not the best gaming system out there. I really don't think that it is. And as I unprofessionally saw the messages. So I still have an Xbox 360. This is like my 8th one because the pieces of shit break all the time. I don't honestly have that many 360 games, really. I'm trying to get more though. So I've been playing my 360. I played right around till 2010, mixture with 2011. I played up until then, just mainly that and PlayStation 2. Then comes September of 2011. Summer has just passed, and I realized over the summer, I love vintage video games, and I want to collect these. Now, when I started, I didn't even have any of these systems. I didn't have a Nintendo 64. I didn't have a Genesis or a PS1 or an Atari 5200, which is still, I think, my coolest system. I didn't have any of my handhelds. Oh, that's the handheld that I left out. I did have a Game Boy Advance, but I don't remember what I did with it. And then I had a DS. I had two DSs, and I think I sold them when I was 12. I can't remember. But I didn't have any of these systems. So Super Nintendo. I did have a GameCube as a kid, though. I keep leaving out all these systems, skipping over parts, but I didn't really play them a lot. I remember my dad came home with a GameCube one day. Got it at a garage sale. It came with Pokemon Coliseum, and that just blew me away. That game is still fantastic to this day. But September of 2011 rolls around, and I'm like, I want to collect video games. It's something that I love. I want to do it. And in the last, September, October, November, December, September? October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, I've only been collecting for about 7 months, and I've gotten like almost 200 games in 2 months. It's ridiculous how fast it's growing. The 5200, I thank you, Scoog, for that. You made a great trade with me, and I was looking for it. PS2 is the same PS2. The Nintendo 64 is actually shipped to me from my cousin in Vegas. She said she had one laying around, along with most of the games I have. A lot of them are hers, but she said I could have it, so that's where that was applied. The PS1, I had a Nintendo 64, one of those holder things for the games, and my friend said if I gave it to him, I could get the PS1. And since I didn't really use it, I traded it to him. That's where that came from. Now, the first GameCube I bought off my buddy for 15 bucks. The second GameCube I bought off some lady on Craigslist for 15 bucks. I am trying to sell the purple GameCube if anybody's interested. I do want to sell the GameCube. It will come with no AV cables. I do not have AV cables because I only have one set of cables, and it's for all the Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Super Nintendo, so I can't let it go. But it does have a power cable, and it will come with a controller, but the controller is missing the rubber on the analog. That is for sale. Genesis, I actually made a really stupid decision on that and bought it from Play and Trade for 30 bucks. I kind of wish I hadn't done that, but I am happy to have the Genesis. The NES, my neighbor Steven, he's been my friend for probably 10 years now. And I asked him about it because I knew he had one because he used to play it as a kid, and I was like, "You still have your NES?" He didn't even know what that meant. I was like, "Give me your Nintendo." And I asked him about it. He was like, "How much you want for it?" So I bought that for I think 10 bucks, and it came with 2 games and the Zapper, which I can't find my 2 Zappers. I have 2 of them, and I don't know where they are, so I need to find those so I can play Hogan's Alley and Duck Hunt. And the Game Boy, the original Game Boy doesn't work. My friend gave it to me for free. The Game Boy Color I picked up from Play and Trade. I had it waitlisted for a long, long time. And they got a green one in. That's the one from them, and it was $10, so that's nice to have. The Game Boy Advance I got off my buddy Joe for 10 bucks, and it's things like mint. It's really nice. And the DS I think I paid $44 with the games off my buddy Taylor, who's been my friend for quite a while now. So that was a pretty good deal. I scored with that. And a lot of these games, guys, the best advice I can give you for games is flea markets, yard sales, at thrift stores. I hit Play and Trade sometimes to find cheap ones, but other than that, eBay, flea markets, thrift stores, and yard sales. Really good places to get old games for cheap. I'm telling you. I don't think I have any other systems that I left out. I'm still looking to acquire a 2600. I need a Master System and a Game Gear. I'm actually in negotiations for a Game Gear with cables. And I need a GameCube boot up disc for the Game Boy Player if anybody has one by chance. But that's pretty much my gaming history. In a nutshell, I just love games. Big part of my life. Got me through a whole lot of stuff. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Hope you enjoy hearing it. I'd like to see your opinions as well. So thanks.